He was polite and respectful. From the moment he could speak, I was Mrs. Fraser, and he treated all adults with that same respect and greeted everyone and said thank you while looking them in the eye. He loves pickles. His classmates can tell you he brought them to lunch a lot. He, however, did not love throwing the pickle jar away. So he would always leave one pickle in the pickle jar, which drove Charmaine crazy. He was an original and he had a great sense of humor. And I didn't even always get it all the time. He was above me. He loved others. He loved those close by and far away. I remember fondly of Brandon walking around in the lobby here in his Operation Christmas Child box and encouraging everyone to participate in this wonderful organization, to be a part of something that was bigger than himself. And he absolutely adores his family. James and Charmaine are wonderful parents, and Brandon knew it. He would talk about his parents and family often. And I remember how he lit up when I was his teacher in 3rd grade and his parents would come to class. And I remember especially Dads and Donuts when James showed up. He was so bright-faced to see his parents. He was so proud to be a Ries. And he also loved his sisters. There are very, very few siblings that I know that have such a strong and close bond. It is not the typical sibling relationship that we see so often. But through his words and actions, you can see that Brandon adored his sisters and thought the world of him. And they thought the world of him. He thought the world of them. He was also a very determined young man and great competitor, as we have heard about too. And he did the very best at everything he did. I have never seen such beautiful handwriting. He's a boy. And just always with excellence. And the spelling bee was mentioned, so I must mention this again. He was a fierce competitor in the spelling bee, and I attribute that to his mother. She would be calling and asking for that spelling list as soon as it was published because they had a system. And they did well with that system. And Brandon doing the very best he could at all times. But what was so wonderful, he would win so often. And he was the most gracious winner. He didn't lord that over anyone. And he didn't win everything. He was an amazing loser. He actually rejoiced with those that beat him in competitions. He was proud of what they had accomplished. It wasn't all about him. As I look out and see all of you, and I have witnessed various people giving testimonies through the different events, I wonder how many of us truly appreciated Brandon when he was with us. Looking back, we can see by his actions that he was kind, considerate, looking out for the marginalized, always cheerful, looked to the bright side, and made the most of every situation. But did you notice that before Friday? And I know you noticed, and we're noticing now, and it's bringing things up in our minds, and here's what I think Brandon would want you to notice. He would want you to notice Jesus.